Understanding how to see the analytics of your Instagram is important because then you can see what content is working and what content is not. Analytics gives insights to followers, views, what happened in each video, when did people stop watching, and all of that gives you clues on how to better your content. In order to see your analytics, you're going to click on the 3 bars that were in the top right corner, go to the For Professionals, and click on Insights right here. And you're going to get an overview of what's going on with your content. Mine is set to the last 7 days. You can make that last 30 days or whatever time frame you want. It's going to tell you how many accounts your account has reached, how many other accounts engaged, total amount of followers that you've gotten. So we clicked on reach. So this is how many people in other accounts I've reached based on what I posted just in the last 7 days. 90% of my reach was non-followers, 9% was followers, and that's because one of my posts I ran an ad on. When you scroll down here a little more, it'll show you the breakdown again with like how many followers engaged or saw your content and how many non-followers did. The non-followers make sense because, again, I ran an ad. I ran one on this piece of content right here. So when you click here on content, it'll show you everything you posted in the last 7 days. And I can already see by looking at this that I did not post enough stories and I did not post enough pieces of content the way I'm supposed to. So this is a great kind of accountability situation here. We can click on engagement. That was the next one down. 100 accounts engaged with mine in the last 7 days. Again, followers, non-followers. And then it'll give a little bit more just of a breakdown of likes, comments, how many saves, shares. Saves and shares is the most important thing on Instagram. Every time I see a report come out about their algorithm and what's better, it's saves and shares all the time. This is how many new followers I've gotten over the last 7 days, and it'll break it down by location. Breaking it down by location can help with posting times. It'll give you the age range too, which is nice because sometimes you can curate specific content for that. I'm mostly women, 6% men, I guess, follow me. Most active times, this is actually going to be similar for almost everyone's Instagram, but it does give you your followers' most active times, which is a great indicator of when to post. We're going back into specifically the content that I posted to get the actual, I chose the content and now it's showing me the actual specific statistics about it. So this one got 3.6 thousand plays, 75 likes, shares, saves, accounts that were reached. Again, I ran an ad on this one. How many plays, initial plays, how many times it was replayed. And it even tells me like how many people went to my profile from clicking on this. I got 20 new followers based on this piece of content for hers right there. I went to the next one because this is a more organic view. 705 plays, 1 send, 2 saves. These statistics are great because what I want to point out here is average watch time. It says 3 seconds. That means most people that watch that piece of content, it was like a 7 or 8 second piece of content. They only watched it for about 3 seconds. I think these types of clues kind of gives you information on, okay, well, my hook wasn't strong enough because if people are swiping away, there's stats in here that tell you how many people swipe away from your content, etc. This one, for example, had a 9-second watch time, which is a little bit longer, a little bit better. This was a little bit of a longer video. You're never gonna be 100% of an average, I think, unless you're just making like crazy good content. But we want the watch time to be as long as possible, obviously. So if your watch time, your average watch time is very short, it tells you right here real quick, like how many people left your stories, because this is a story breakdown that we're looking at, how many people like literally just swiped away or went on to the next one. So that also tells you stuff. But we want the average watch time to be as long as possible, and if your average watch time is very short, 1 or 2 seconds, that means your hook is not good. That means the very first scene of what's happening or what's being said is not of interest to people, or it just didn't hook them enough, so that's something that you need to work on. So this is how you use insights to kind of understand your content and what pieces of content are performing well, how long people are watching it, and how many people are saving it and sharing it. If there's certain themes of content that everyone is sending or sharing, then you need to do more of that. That's how you learn kind of what to post and what's working for your account.